go.
Okay, so here are sunberries that were transplanted from the garden on campus. And then over here we have passiflora in the middle, and then strawberries are going to be growing up around it.
So what's that in the middle?
Passiflora. It's passion fruit.
Sweet.
This is a native variety.
Nice.
Yeah. And then here's where the garden actually got started, was with these two beds. We have an herb bed here on the left with cilantro and basil and mint. There's actually 3 different kinds of mint, and then parsley. The basil is not doing too well, but everything else is super happy. And then these are like logs we found in the forest. And we did sheet mulching for all the beds. So at the bottom there's like cardboard and leaves, and then we kind of build up with horse manure and dirt from the forest. You can see like holes from where we took soil, and then a little bit of mulch on top of this one. And this one we've got basil, mixed green, like salad mix, tomatoes, banana peppers, which are Rosie's favorite.
And a Dakota is growing.
The hot banana peppers over here, and then the regular on the right. And these beds all have cupboards to keep the deer and Dakota, don't drink that water, out of the bed, which is materials we've found in the forest, which is kind of cool. And there's the compost. Pretty.
Sweet.
And then here is where the magic's happening. We've got like 4 beds here that keep the deer out. It's radishes, and you can see garlic here, and then the onions. Where's an onion? Here's an onion. It hasn't popped up yet. But each of the beds, there's red onions in these 2 and white onions in the other 2, and they'll have radishes and garlic. And then here, we're kind of continuing with just like making terraces along the contours and doing carrots here on the edge. And these are cucumbers and squash and tomatoes on both of these beds. And then the plan is to keep doing more beds up along the hillside and just take over the whole yard.
Yay! When is this gonna be done?
Never.
Never.
It's gonna be a continued project for forever.
And when are you planning? What are you planning on making for your first dish out of all of your garden foods?
So far, we've used the cilantro to make guacamole, and then I used the cilantro and the parsley to make soup. So the herbs are ready to go. But once things really start coming out, we can do all sorts of stuff.
Yay!
Oh, and look, the onions are like really coming up over here. So this is what the onions are. So this is garlic, and then here's an onion. So cool. Here's another onion. And then we need to do more weeding. Oh, and here's a footprint. What's the bottom of your foot look like?
It doesn't look like that.
Yeah, it fits perfectly.
It does not.
Look, take off your foot.
I take off.
Here, lift your foot. Lift your foot.